A while back, someone I know told me he finally wanted to start investing. Good job, steady income, a few $1,000s sitting in his checking account. So I asked him, "What's stopping you?" He said, "I don't have enough yet." Enough for what? He had $3,000 doing absolutely nothing, slowly losing value every month while it sat there. And he was waiting until he had more of it. That's not caution. That is the most expensive mistake a beginner can make. Because the one ingredient investing needs more than money is time. And time, unlike money, you cannot earn back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to do with $100 in 2026. We're going to go in order, from the safest first move to the one that actually grows your money, so at every step, you'll know exactly where you stand. Before you put a single dollar into the stock market, there's one thing you need to have set up. Most investing videos skip this entirely, and it's the reason a lot of people end up pulling their investments out at exactly the wrong moment. An emergency fund. This is money sitting in a separate account, not your main checking, not an investment account that you only touch when something genuinely unexpected happens. A blown tire, a medical bill, a gap between jobs. The target is 3 to 6 months of your basic expenses. If you're just starting out, even $500 makes a real difference. Here's why this matters for investing specifically. If you don't have a cushion and something breaks, you'll pull money out of your investments to cover it, and you'll probably do that when markets are down, because financial stress and bad timing tend to arrive together. You'll turn a temporary loss into a permanent one. The emergency fund doesn't make you money. It stops you from losing it. In 2026, the right home for your emergency fund is a high-yield savings account. Unlike a regular bank account paying you almost nothing, HYSAs at places like Ally, Marcus by Goldman Sachs, or SoFi are currently paying around 4 to 4.5% annually. Your money stays fully accessible the same day you need it. And for every $1,000 sitting there, you're quietly earning $40 to $45 a year for doing nothing. Once that cushion exists, and only then, you're ready for the next step. Most people picture investing like this. You stare at stock charts, you make a bold call on some company, and you either hit it big or lose everything. That image is wrong, and it's kept millions of people out of the market for no reason. Here's the real definition. Investing is buying a small piece of the economy and waiting while the economy grows. That's it. Think of it like this. Imagine a bag that contains the best-selling candy in the entire country. Not just your favorite, but all of them. Packed into one, you don't have to guess which one wins. You own the whole category. When one slows down, the others hold it up. When the category grows, you grow with it. That's exactly what an S&P 500 index fund is. A single purchase that gives you a slice of the 500 largest companies in America. Apple, Microsoft, Google, JP Morgan, Walmart, all at once. No research, no guessing, no checking your phone 40 times a day. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors in history, has said publicly that when he passes away, he wants the majority of his wife's inheritance invested in a simple S&P 500 index fund, not in hand-picked stocks. An index fund. If that's his answer for the people he cares most about, it's a good enough answer for us. Step 1. Open a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA is a retirement account with one feature that is genuinely one of the best deals in personal finance. The money inside grows completely tax-free. You put in $100 after you've already paid income tax on it. From that point on, every dollar of growth, every gain, every compounding return over the next 30 or 40 years belongs entirely to you. The government takes nothing when you withdraw it. Think of the Roth IRA not as an investment itself, but as a protective container. Without it, the government takes a cut of your profits each year as capital gains tax. Inside the Roth IRA, that container is sealed. Your money compounds untouched. In real numbers, investing $100 a month at a 7% annual return for 30 years gives you roughly $121,000. In a regular account, you'd owe tax on a big chunk of that growth. In a Roth IRA, every dollar is yours. You can open one in about 15 minutes on Fidelity or Schwab. Both are free. No minimum deposit, no catch. The 2026 contribution limit is $7,000 per year. Start now, because that cap doesn't roll over. Step 2. Buy one fund and automate it. Once the account is open, don't leave the cash sitting there. That's the most common beginner mistake, opening the account and thinking the job is done. The account is just the container. You still need to put something inside it. What you're looking for is an S&P 500 index fund. When you open your account, use the search bar and type S&P 500 index fund. Every major brokerage platform, Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard, offers at least one. They are all essentially the same product, a single purchase that spreads your money across the 500 largest companies in America. Pick any one of them, buy as much as your $100 allows, then set up an automatic monthly transfer so the decision is made once and never revisited. Two people, same income, same $100 a month. One difference: when they started. Person A starts at 22. They invest $100 a month for 10 years, then stop completely at 32. They never add another dollar. Total invested, $12,000. Person B starts at 32. They invest $100 a month and never stop, straight through to age 62. 30 years of contributions. Total invested, $36,000. At 62, Person A has more money, despite investing less than a third as much. Despite doing nothing for 30 years, Person A ends up with roughly $220,000. Person B ends up with around $121,000. That $100,000 gap is the price of starting 10 years late. Not of investing less, just of waiting. Here's what makes compound growth strange. In the early years, it feels like nothing is happening. But those early returns start generating their own returns. Then those generate more. After enough time, the original amount barely matters. What matters is how long the machine has been running. $100 a month is $3.30 a day. One less delivery order per week. One fewer impulse buy on a slow Wednesday night. The barrier to starting is never really the money. It's the belief that you need more of it first. Mistake 1. Waiting for the right moment. Every year, someone announces that a crash is coming. Sometimes they're eventually right. The people who waited missed years of growth while the prediction aged on a shelf somewhere. When you invest a fixed amount every month, you automatically buy more shares when prices are low and fewer when they're high. It's called dollar cost averaging, and it removes timing from the equation entirely. The best time to start was years ago. The second best time is now. Mistake 2. Picking individual stocks. Over a 15-year period, roughly 90% of professionally managed funds run by full-time analysts with every data tool imaginable failed to beat a basic S&P 500 index fund. If the experts with all the resources consistently lose to the index, what are our odds doing it from a phone app on a Sunday afternoon? The index isn't the boring choice. It's the statistically correct one. Mistake 3. Checking your balance constantly. Your investment will go down, not might, will. Sometimes by 30 or 40%. If you check it every day, you will eventually panic and sell. Selling when markets are down turns a temporary dip into a permanent loss. Fidelity once looked at which accounts in their entire system performed best over time. The top performers were people who had either forgotten they had the account or had passed away. The common thread: they never touched it, set it up, automate it, close the app. Here's what to do this week. 1. Open a high-yield savings account for your emergency fund. Ally, Marcus, SoFi. 2. Open a Roth IRA on Fidelity or Schwab. Free, no minimum. 3. Search S&P 500 Index Fund inside the account and buy whatever comes up, even $50. 4. Set up a monthly automatic contribution, even $25. 5. Close the app and don't open it for 3 months. That is the entire system. The people quietly building real wealth right now are not doing anything more complicated than this. They just started earlier than everyone else.